beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Hi there, I'm Teresa. Welcome to Dazzling in the Kitchen. Today, honey, I want to dazzle you with my ooey gooey chocolate chip cookies. These cookies are the ones you want to make to lay out for Santa if you want him to stop by your house. Now, Santa doesn't come by my house because we're just waiting on Jesus to return. But anyway, these cookies right here are going to be so delectable and delightful. Like when you have that little chocolate pull, when you pull apart. Okay, let's just get started with the recipe because I'm getting too excited and I need these baking as of right now. All right, so we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. What I have in here is 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 1/2 cup of cake flour. That's what's gonna give us that nice, soft, chewy texture that we're looking for. So to that, I'm gonna go ahead and add a teaspoon of cocoa powder. Now you don't need a lot of cocoa powder because these aren't double chocolate chip cookies. I don't need this to be loud in here. I just need it to know that it's there, just to, you know, give that chocolatey goodness. All right, now we're gonna do a teaspoon of salt. To that, we're also gonna add a teaspoon of baking soda. Now, with all of our dry ingredients, we're gonna go ahead and just give those a stir and get them combined very well. What I like about this recipe is you really don't need any kind of serious hand mixer or anything like that. All you need to do is use some good old elbow grease because that's gonna get these cookies with all the love in it, because that love is coming straight from my heart, right down this arm, right through these elbows, and into this bowl right here. Trust me. All right, so now that is gonna get good and combined, we can set that aside so we can start on our wet ingredients. All right, to start, we're gonna get with 2 sticks of softened butter. Now this time I'm using unsalted butter. I typically use salted butter in all of my baking, but today all they had was unsalted butter, so that's okay. We're gonna work that out. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with 3/4 cup of sugar. 1, 2, and 3. That's white sugar. Now I'm gonna go in with 3/4 cup of brown sugar. And I'm using light brown sugar. It doesn't really matter if you use light or dark brown sugar, but I have light brown sugar today. All right, and we're gonna get our vanilla in right on top of that. I got a tablespoon of good vanilla. And we're gonna whisk that until it's creamy and well combined. Okay, this is how we want our wet mixture to look. Now we're gonna go in with a couple of eggs. Now you always wanna crack your eggs into another bowl or something before you put them in your mixture, just in case you get a wonky egg, because we don't have time for that. These cookies need to be dead right the very first time. All right, we got 1 egg. It's looking good, going in. And just our 2nd egg. This is where you want to check, make sure you don't have any shells or anything like that. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and get those incorporated into our wet mixture here. Break that up. Y'all, the magic is already starting to happen. It smells so good. You definitely want to use that tablespoon of vanilla. I mean, I know a lot of recipes ask for a teaspoon. I don't know why they want to cheap out on the flavor, but we're not stingy in my kitchen, and nobody tells me what to do. I like more flavor, honey. Now you see how that's whipping up really nice? You want to give that at least a minute or 2 of good whipping. You want to get that air incorporated. All right, now that our wet ingredients are nice and fluffy, they are ready to dance with our dry ingredients. All right, so what we want to do is go ahead and fold these in just a little bit at a time. So we need to change tools. You could put that whisk away because we don't want these all tight and, you know, over mixed. We want to lightly fold these in so they can be fluffy and beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and incorporate our dry ingredients just a little at a time. Make sure it gets all well combined. Y'all, these cookies are gonna be just delightful. Trust me when I tell you. All right, we can get a little bit more, all the rest there. All right, family. Now that we have our batter all mixed up, we need to get things ooey and gooey. We're gonna put our zhuzh in. We got our chocolate chip morsels. I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chip. You can use dark chocolate, milk chocolate, whatever your thing is. Don't let nobody tell you what to do in your kitchen, because I do what I want to do in mine. I'm the queen in this castle, baby. All right, so what I'm gonna do is gonna put in 2.5 cups of chocolate chips. Now this is a 1/2 cup measure. So you're gonna see me put 5 scoops of this in. Now I like a lot of chocolate chips. Hold on, let me finish measuring this before I forget how many I put in. That was 4, y'all. And there's number 5. I like a lot of chocolate chips in my cookies because I don't have time to play. When I'm talking about chocolate chip cookies, I don't want, you know, cookies with a few here and there. I need to see the chocolate in my chocolate chip cookies. I need to have, I mean, I'm not playing any games. All right, now we're gonna fold those in like so. Again, you wanna be gentle with your batter. It's already mixed. You don't wanna get them too tight. You just want them to be right, baby. All right, now that looks very well incorporated. One thing about my cookie dough, you do not have to chill it. I don't want to sit and wait for my cookies to chill before I get to enjoy them. Once I smell this vanilla and all these flavors together, I'm ready to get these things on a pan and get them in my oven so we can start enjoying. Put a good movie on. It's that time for Hallmark movies, and you know, you need your box of tissues because there's going to be a lot of crying with them Christmas Hallmark movies, love. All right, so what we're going to do, let me clean up a little bit here, and I'm gonna get them on a cookie sheet. Now I like all my cookies to be the same size, so I use an ice cream scoop, and I also like big cookies, so I got a good size ice cream scoop. Now you wanna give them a little space between each one, because we don't want our neighbors too close. You know, everybody, when you have your neighbors too close, that's not always a good thing. You wanna give a little space so that you can have nice, happy neighbors. There we go. You just want to give them some room to spread out. So maybe just a couple of inches apart. Now, as you can see, I have everybody with their own space. You don't want anyone too close to their neighbors because that's how fights break out. You want to make sure they have enough room to spread out and just have their own space. All right, these are going to go into a 350 degree oven somewhere between 12 and 15 minutes. All your ovens vary, so you just want to keep an eye on them and make sure they don't burn, honey, because we can't enjoy that. And Santa don't want no burnt cookies, my loves. All right, family, our ooey gooey chewy chocolate chip cookies are out of the oven, and we want to give them a chance to cool. They're already looking beautiful. All right. So what I'm going to do is get them on a wire rack just to give them about 3 to 5 minutes to cool. Whatever you can handle is perfectly fine, but you can't eat them right now. But we're going to go ahead and get these out. It smells like Christmas in my house. I'm telling y'all right now, this is the Christmas of my childhood, making these delicious chewy chocolate chip cookies. Oh. I'm gonna have to stand by at night to make sure my husband does not sneak down here and eat these cookies. He hears me. All right. Now this can make anywhere between maybe 16 to 18 cookies, just depending on, you know, how big you like them. We like ours big in this house, so I may get about 16 cookies out of this, but the recipe is good enough for 18, or if you want to really stretch and have little bitty cookies, that's fine too. You can get about 20 to 24, but for our house, we're gonna get about 16, maybe 17 out of these right here, honey. So let them cool. I'm gonna make me some hot cocoa because I'm about to dig into one of these chewy chocolate chip cookies. All right, honey, our ooey gooey chewy chocolate chip cookies are done. They have cooled off just a little bit, but I want you to see this. I'm gonna get one of these. Which one's calling my name? How about this one right here? Come a little closer, honey. I want you to see this. When we break into this, we get that nice gooey texture. Look at that chocolate. Baby, these are gonna be so delicious. I have to eat this right now. Now I already got my hot cocoa because baby, it's cold outside. Isn't that just so cute? All right, now let me give this a taste for y'all. I know you want a bite, don't you? Y'all, I could just cry. These cookies right here. Hold on, one more time. These taste like Christmas, y'all. Christmas. I don't know why I keep eating. I'm Teresa, and this is Dazzling in the Kitchen. I hope I dazzled you today with my delicious ooey gooey chewy chocolate chip cookies, honey. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'd also love for you to share my video. I am on social media, so follow me at Dazzling in the Kitchen on Instagram, honeys. And until next time, Merry Christmas to you and all of your family and friends. Stay dazzling.